Good morning, everyone. I wanted to get a video done before I started orientation on Monday, and just kind of give you a little bit of a heads up or a few tips on what I was up to the past couple weeks, and some tips for what you guys can do for when you're getting ready to start. First off, moving into a new place, it is extremely difficult if it's the first time you're going to be away from your family. I would recommend getting out to your new place at least 2 weeks ahead so you have time to unpack and unwind and you're not having to scramble and do everything the day before. Um, it also gives you a little bit of time to check out the new place you're going to be living at. You can find places to eat, places to go grocery shopping. Anywhere that you need to get necessities will be readily available to you then. Um, I would also recommend figuring out your class schedule as soon as possible. I just found mine out yesterday, and um, it's fairly open. Uh, I've got one class on Mondays starting at 2 p.m., two classes on Tuesdays, one in the early morning and one mid-afternoon. So I've got a nice gap there for lunch and studying. The same schedule on Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday I've got one class at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I've got a pretty good schedule as far as I can tell anyway, and I'll have plenty of time to get my readings done before class, to review them, and anything else that I might want to do. I haven't really gotten any questions from any viewers, so I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. I would also recommend, when you're looking for an apartment, find one with air conditioning. Mine doesn't have it, and like yesterday it got up to 98 and it was really warm. So just basic thing that you don't really think about as a luxury until you don't have it. Same thing with the dishwasher. I don't have one. Start saving as soon as you can for moving. Excuse me. And not even necessarily for moving. If you're thinking about law school, you want to save up money for your applications, for any trips you want to take to visit campuses, because that's incredibly important. Feeling comfortable in the place that you're going to be attending for the next 3 years is very, very important, and it's just something that you want to feel good about. I was able to visit Oregon before I chose here, and I loved the campus. I've met one other professor after the initial tour, and both of the ones that I've met have been very helpful, really kind, willing to help. Let's see. I would also recommend getting your financial aid in order. Make sure you're checking your student account to make sure that it's getting applied correctly. It's very important that that gets done for obvious reasons, otherwise your student account will be either short funds, or in the odd chance that you get applied someone else's scholarship, you might get too much money, and then that'll still have to be something that gets sorted out at a later time, so it's just better that you figure it out now. I would also recommend reading the book One L of a Ride. It's fairly long, but it's pretty good. It's by, his last name is McClurg. He's a professor, and it's a 1L success guide. I haven't gotten through all of it yet, unfortunately. I'm about halfway through, but it's been pretty helpful so far. I would recommend getting it done before school starts, just so you know everything that he covers. to welcome my co-host, little Tucker John. Tucker John David Jenkins, say hello. Rollo, go away. Go lay down. I picked up my ID card fairly early, and make sure you know the benefits that come with that. Like, I can ride the bus for free with my Oregon ID card. I can use the rec center for free. I can get student discounts at various places around campus. And if you're not sure, you can always ask. I mean, I doubt someone is going to be critical of you if you're a new student and you're not quite sure what all the student ID card gives you access to. It's about all I can think of right now, so give me more ideas, give me questions, comments, and I will attempt to get a video done again next weekend after orientation is done. My orientation starts, like I said, tomorrow at noon, and it goes all week. I'll give you guys details about that and whatever else I get questions about. Have a great